Hey everyone, welcome to my low budget, admittedly, but review nonetheless of Logan Lucky, the new heist film directed by Steven Soderbergh, famous for the Ocean's movies, 11, 12, 13. So not his first rodeo when it comes to heist films, and starring Channing Tatum, Adam Driver, and Daniel Craig, among a few other recognizable names. Seth MacFarlane's in it too, and it's about Channing Tatum and his brother, played by Adam Driver, who are the Logan brothers. And Channing Tatum's character gets fired from his job as a construction worker, and so he decides that he he has no other way to get money. They kind of justify that he needs it because his ex-wife is moving across state lines. Channing Tatum's character lives in West Virginia, and they're moving into Pennsylvania, and he wants to move there because he wants to be near his daughter. And so they decide to rob the Charlotte Speedway. And so him and his brother Adam Driver get together, ragtag crew, and the heist ensues. And yeah, I saw it with a group of my friends, and I feel like I liked it the least out of all of them. And I didn't think it was bad. It was a solid movie, but there were a lot of tangential things that occurred that I thought really made the movie drag, and it didn't focus a ton on the heist itself. And the heist itself, I thought, was pretty good. Of course, Soderbergh does have a lot of experience with this, and you could tell his style was definitely apparent. It's not super, like, in your face. It's very artsy for what you would think a heist film would be. It doesn't focus on action and suspense. There's the humor is very niche. It kind of focuses on a lot of times the jokes I thought were funniest were with Adam Driver's character generally interacting with Joe Bang, who was Daniel Craig's character, who was really kind of over the top in this out there personality. And then Adam Driver's character was just straight faced the whole movie and took everything very literally. And Joe Bang was kind of, over the top and all over the place. So there were some good, funny parts and that part, but then they had some side things. There was Channing Tatum's daughter was in a beauty pageant, and he was trying to, help her with that, and help his family with that, or her other family, I guess. And there was a lot of time focused on that, but I didn't really feel super invested in that. I didn't really feel invested in a lot of the characters, actually. Um, and they tie in that plot, how it kind of interacts with the heist, but I felt like they spent too much time on that for how little the payoff in the heist with that part was. And there were a couple other things that, I don't want to spoil too much, that just kind of added a lot that I didn't really care about and didn't think needed to be there, or as much of it. But like I said, the heist itself was pretty entertaining. You were rooting for these guys, even though there wasn't a ton. Because, like I said, like he needed the money so he could move, and maybe a few other things. But it wasn't like the Charlotte Motor Speedway did anything bad, and it wasn't like Channing Tatum. I mean, he got fired because he blew out his knee in high school. He was going to make the NFL as the star quarterback or whatever. Of course, he didn't just not make the NFL because it's a high school football player. I mean, I played football in high school. I would never make the NFL though. So of course he was going to make the NFL, but he blew out his knee, and so he was a construction worker, and like some management guy saw him and he got fired. It's like that. I mean, that sucks, but it didn't make me like, yeah, like we got to like stick it to the man. But nevertheless, that heist part was entertaining. There was a lot of other stuff that kind of got in the way that was not super interesting. A lot of the side characters were Joe Bang has two brothers that come along on the heist, and they provide some comedy relief and goofy humor. And the Logans have a sister, and she's in it, and yeah. Um, and so I mean, and that's really it. It's the dog days of summer as far as movies go, and maybe if you've seen like most of the big things that are out and you really just want to see a movie, this one isn't a bad watch. You can enjoy it even if it might drag for parts. And overall, if I was to give this a out of 10 grade, I'd probably give it a 6. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. This is my first one. You can probably tell, super low budget and no fancy effects or anything. But I'm hoping to get more of these out soon and over the course of the coming whatever weeks, months. I don't even know. But hopefully I'll be back for you guys soon.